Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive have really been shooting themselves in the foot over the last couple of days, and I want to talk about some of those instances in case you don't follow like Rockstar on Twitter or on social media or anything like that, and in case you're not paying attention to the gaming sphere news of like Take-Two Interactive and what's going on there. They really are stepping on their foot big time. So let's start with Take-Two Interactive, Rockstar Games' parent company, and their chairman and CEO, Strauss Zelnick, was on CNBC. And he was talking to Jim Cramer, who follows like money news and stuff like that. And Jim Cramer asked him this question. He said, okay, because there's been some disagreement about how much it matters that, say, one of the two Housers left at Grand Theft Auto, Dan, that there have been some defects in the new Grand Theft Auto, that there's been you have always held this, we're not going to put out a game before it's time. Can this smooth out what many of these analysts, although you have not, but smooth out a kind of longer-term view that also adds mobile to make it so that your earnings are less episodic? And he's talking about how Take-Two Interactive has acquired Zynga for $12.7 billion, the mobile game developer. And Strauss Zelnick said this, which I disagree with in almost every single way. He said, unquestionably, we expect our earnings to be less episodic. This will give us a larger, more diversified financial and creative footprint, and we think that'll benefit shareholders. And with regards to the GTA trilogy, that was actually not a new title. He is correct about that, and he says that was a remaster of pre-existing titles. We did have a glitch in the beginning. That glitch was resolved, and the title has done just great for the company. So we're very excited. We have an amazing pipeline going forward. Zynga has an incredible pipeline going forward, and together, we think we can do a whole lot more than what's already announced. So let's just talk about what he said regarding the GTA trilogy. That was like a really weird thing to say. It had a glitch in the beginning, but it's been resolved. The games were a disaster. They were hardly playable. There were glitches and bugs and misspellings and texture issues. Now, the games have since then been fixed a little bit, but Rockstar had to put out an official apology explaining that the games were so bad and that they did not meet their expectations. And I think to this day, people would overall say that it's kind of a disappointment as far as the GTA trilogy, the definitive edition, goes. So boy, oh boy, I don't know if that was the right comment from Strauss Zelnick, but these games aren't even properly fixed yet. And to just kind of go on out there and say like, look, it was a glitch in the beginning, but now they've been fixed. I don't know how hundreds of glitches get pushed into a singular glitch that already got fixed. That might be the understatement of the century from Strauss Zelnick. But either way, I just found that to be extremely weird. Now, some GTA 6 fans have gotten excited about what he's talked about at the end of that quote. We have an amazing pipeline going forward. We think we can do a whole lot more than what's already announced. I don't know if this mobile game or mobile developer acquisition is all that great for GTA 6. There have been some big rumors recently, like it's going to be announced in 2022, releasing in 2023/2024, thanks to some financial data. But I think the bigger focus here is that, man, that is just not a great thing to say regarding the Grand Theft Auto trilogy, especially when there's still so much work to be done. Another thing that's been going on in the Rockstar Games world is a movement that's been happening, and it's hashtag Save Red Dead Online. And it was a response to Rockstar's neglect of Red Dead Online, how it wasn't getting updates and new content and new DLCs. And fans were just, quite frankly, fed up. They didn't want to see a game that they love just be completely ignored and sort of just shoved to the back burner for Grand Theft Auto Online and other projects. Well, as you guys know, Thursday is typically when we see Grand Theft Auto Online updates. Well, we didn't see a newswire on Thursday, nor did we see the events page actually update either. And a lot of fans were wondering, is this Rockstar Games scared of the Save Red Dead Online movement? Because pretty much everything they do on social media now, every announcement that they make, the entire comment section is a combination of, number one, we don't care about this. Number two, where's GTA 6? And then number three, some combination of hashtag Save Red Dead Online. So a lot of people thought, oh, look at this, Rockstar is scared. They're not going to talk about the GTA Online update because they know that people only want them to address hashtag Save Red Dead Online. Well, it turns out that the newswire just came out a day late. I'm not sure why. That seems very, very bizarre. So I don't know if the guy in charge of the Newswire post fell asleep at the wheel, or they were just off for whatever reason on Thursday, or they had other things going on, or they forgot to push the send button. It came out a day later, which was very, very strange. And a lot of people were upset about this because Rockstar still failed to acknowledge the hashtag Save Red Dead Online movement, which has been trending on Twitter and social media pretty much since day one, and Rockstar has not addressed it. Now, it's usually not their MO to address stuff like this, so I'm not going to go out and say like, oh, shame on you, Rockstar. They don't really go outside of the box. But then they put out another tweet that might have been one of the most poorly timed tweets of all time and post on social media. So about 24 hours ago, they said, get Red Dead Redemption 2, the Ultimate Edition, for PS4 during the final days of the PlayStation Holiday Sale. Includes story mode, Red Dead Online, plus all special and Ultimate Edition content. Also playable on PlayStation 5 via backwards compatibility. Ends January 19th. So really poor time tweet because you got the entire community talking about the hashtag Save Red Dead Online movement. And Rockstar's just like, here, go buy the Ultimate Edition of the game that also includes Red Dead Online. And just to give you guys an idea of how many players did not find that to be a great post on social media, just on Twitter alone, it has 3,800 favorites or likes. But it also has 3,800 comments. So that means way more people are talking about this, expressing their discussion than the actual content itself that they're enjoying. Now, this also has started to happen on a handful of other Rockstar posts as well, where it's getting more comments than likes. And this is what people call getting ratioed. And so when that usually happens, it usually means something not good is going on. And it looks like this is the same case here. Rockstar is under fire from people in the community, and the hashtag Save Red Dead Online movement is growing and growing and growing. It's coming onto Grand Theft Auto Online post, and quite frankly, I don't think fans are going to be happy unless we get a handful, a couple of things. Number one, something massive like a GTA 6 announcement, or number two, addressing the hashtag Save Red Dead Online movement, which Rockstar has not done. Now, I will admit that that does kind of create a interesting precedent for Rockstar. Like if they do respond to this, do they have to respond to other potential controversies that they might have? So that might explain their silence right now. But just a simple Newswire post telling us maybe what they're working on for Red Dead Online might solve this entire thing. They don't necessarily have to address the issue, but just give the game some new content. It's been so long since it's received really anything new. But anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below on everything we discussed in this video today. Strauss Zelnick kind of stepping on his tongue. Rockstar Games not really being all that, sensitive to the Red Dead Online, Save Red Dead Online movement that's going on right now. We're in a weird time to be a fan of Rockstar Games. We don't have any information on expanded and enhanced GTA 5. Fans just want Grand Theft Auto 6. So, man, it's a weird, weird world we're living in right now. As always, I'll be sure to keep you posted on everything Rockstar Games and GTA and hashtag Save Red Dead Online. But you guys can let me know what you think about it in those comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.